Hey everybody, thanks for checking out Sermon Sidekick, the Sermon Sidekick YouTube channel, or maybe you're watching on Ryan Heller Ministries or one of our other blogs or websites. So great to have you. I want to talk to you about a topic I'm so passionate about, that is preaching to the unconvinced. If you're a pastor or a Bible teacher, you have some people that you're going to talk to this weekend or maybe in the next few weekends that maybe they're not down with what you're teaching. They're skeptics, they're cynics, they have a lot of questions, they're not buying it. How do you communicate God's life-changing truths to people that are really not certain if they're buying all of it? I'm going to give you 4 things today, and I hope you'll write these down. Number 1, be humble. Admit that you don't know the answer to every aspect of what you're talking about, okay? Why do bad things happen to good people? I don't have all the answers to that. Why do some people have more money than other people? Why do some people struggle with addictions more than other people? Well, we may not know all of the reasons why that is the case, but let me tell you what we do know. So just be humble. Just admit it. Man, I'm not coming today with all of the answers. And when I get to heaven one day, I want to ask God a few questions about that topic. Number 2, show empathy. Show empathy. So this is something that you can gain a lot of traction with people that are skeptics, non-believers, people that are not buying what you're selling. Tell them that you understand what they're going through. Okay, so like tithing, giving, money, and sex are probably 2 of the most lightning rod issues. I tell people, hey, listen, I understand that the topic of same-sex attraction is a very hard topic for people because some of us struggle with same-sex attraction, or maybe we're in a same-sex relationship. Others of us have friends that are gay, or maybe family members. And so this is a very emotional issue, and I understand that. And I have friends and people that I care about that struggle with some of those same things. I get it. And just empathize for a minute. I know that giving and tithing is a hard topic. And, it's something that many people would rather talk about anything else other than their money and their financial situation. I get it. It's hard. Times are hard. Some of us have lost our jobs. Some of us are scared about our financial future. Many of us don't have the money in the bank that we wish that we had. Some of us don't have the retirement that we anticipated. And just show some empathy before you jump in right into the biblical truth. I think it goes further. Be humble. Show empathy. Number 3, ask questions. Ask questions. What do we do when this happens? Okay, so if I struggle, if I have same-sex attraction, and I understand that the Bible says that I shouldn't have a same-sex relationship, but what do I do? What do I do when I have friends that want me to cheer them on in their same-sex relationships? What do I do when there's people I really care about that are gay and lesbian? How do I handle that? Ask the questions. People are already thinking that. And when people understand that you are not just like a Bible preacher that's just a talking head that's just spouting off something that you read in a magazine, but I mean, it's something you've really thought about, something you've prayed over, something that really matters to you, and something that's significant, something that you feel convicted about, it's much, much, much more powerful. So ask those questions. Ask the questions before people ask the questions. You know what the questions probably are. How do I give to the church and to God when I don't have the resources? What does it mean to give in faith? What does it mean to commit myself to a Christian sexual ethic in a world where nobody gets that? And on and on and on. Ask questions. Ask questions. Ask the questions. Empathize. Be humble. Be truthful. Tell people the truth. Don't leave people hanging. Don't let people think, well, what did he mean by that? Did he mean that this was right or wrong? Where's this thing going? We want to be clear about whatever it is that we're saying. Now, I prefer to start with being humble and empathetic and asking questions a lot of times, at least some of that, before I get to the truth, because I think people receive the truth just a little bit better. However, we want to land the plane. We want to be clear. We don't want to confuse people about whatever it is that we're teaching. So, tell people the truth. And in an age where everybody's worried about being politically correct and tiptoeing around and not offending people and nuancing things and threading the needle and all this kind of stuff, it's kind of refreshing to people that that the preacher will speak clearly and truthfully and directly to whatever it is that's going on. Pastor, listen, I know you're preaching to some tough folks this weekend. You're preaching to some people that are skeptics. You're preaching to some people that maybe they're Christians, but they just don't really agree or believe in the topic that you're talking about. Maybe they're people that have read the Bible, maybe they haven't, but you're going up against a tough crowd. And every weekend there's somebody that's unconvinced. But you know what? We serve a great God. What a great opportunity we have to be humble, to show empathy, to ask questions, and to be truthful as we preach to the unconvinced. And I really believe that preaching to the unconvinced is the best kind of preaching. Listen, if we only share sermons and Bible studies with people who agree with everything that we believe, we're not impacting people. We're not really expanding the gospel. We're not really doing all of what God has called us to do. So, of course, you're preaching to the unconvinced. Of course you are. God bless you. Hey, listen, click the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. Subscribe to the blog, ryanheller.org. We want to keep you updated on all of the latest content. Also, I hope that you'll check out Ryan Heller Ministries on YouTube, my channel with over 400 different sermons and a whole lot of other video content. God bless you. Have an awesome week. I look forward to catching up with you soon.